Hey Internet family, I'm in my tree, the very tree that I used to record in all the time when I first started YouTubing. Here she is, or here. I feel like this tree is androgynous. I love it so much that I give you a little view. I'm up pretty high, as you can see. Probably, I don't know, maybe like 15 feet. Feels so safe though. You see how it's a vortex? These are my earth runners down there. I still love them, by the way. I wear them all the time. They're amazing. So yeah, the summer's going well. Just prepping for Burning Man. Oh, it's happening so soon. I'm very excited. More on that later. I just wanted to make a video right now to tell you guys to use your genius. These astrological events lately and the life shifts, I've been through some. I've been on the floor lately. I've gone through crazy heartbreak, lots of confusion, dismantling, rebuilding, betrayal, all kinds of stuff. And first off, I come back to get into nature. It helps so much. It helps so much. And it's one of those things that it's easy to say, but if you're inside and you've been inside for days and you haven't really connected with nature in a while and someone says that to you, you're like, yeah. Please just fucking do it. Just do it and it will harmonize you, because we as humans, especially highly sensitive, especially conscious humans, there ain't many of us, but we are a tribe, have a responsibility to hold it down as much as we can, because things are affected by our minds, the weather systems, the political systems, the amount of crime, the amount of pain is affected by our collective. So if we can influence it with our energy, whether or not we're doing anything physically, it is a real thing. Now, I also know that when we're hurting or when we're scared or whatever it is, sometimes it's hard to get into your inspired place. So healing is important. But when you are, I just beg you guys, don't dim yourselves down. Don't dim yourselves down. I realize after certain situations how I contort myself and how I go on other. Someone started playing guitar over there. That's lovely. I go on into other worlds rather than mine, because I'm a reflector. Human design is a whole other thing. I will tell you guys another time about that life. We're 1% of the population, and also a high empath. So I feel everything. I feel everything like it's mine, and it's so important to remember what's you and what's not you. And sometimes that can get muddy and weird, and I think sometimes it's supposed to, because it shows us what we want and what we don't want, and what fits us and what doesn't fit us, and what's right for us and what's not. And that's okay, even though it's sometimes painful. I know for me it's painful sometimes, depending on what's not fitting and what is fitting. You know, sometimes it's not what I wish would happen, but the world tells us. And allowing ourselves to go through stages of grief and then come to our state of wholeness again, so we can use our genius. And our genius is unique and specific to each of us. It's not the same as what anyone else has. It's not the same as what anyone else does. What is special to you is going to be different, and you might be around people that don't value it, but even if you're around people that don't value it, still do it, because the world needs it. And also, the more you do it, the more you live in your space of alignment and wholeness, the more your life will just shift around you like a combination lock, locking into what you're doing. So those little parts of yourself that you're giving away, tell the universe something. And at any time you can stop. At any time you can get it back. So when you get it back, that also tells the universe something. And things may leave your life, but I'll tell you, there's such a thing as divine timing. There's such a thing as being in the right place at the right time. And it's real. And it doesn't always feel good, but even when it doesn't feel good, it feels right. So important to be honest with ourselves about how we feel. It's so important to be honest with each other about how we feel and what we truly want. And your wants can change at any time. Just because you want something this day doesn't mean you want it next week, next year, next month, next hour. And generally it doesn't really go like that, but sometimes it does. And if we want to live in an authentic, healthy world, then we have to be authentic and healthy. And we have to take those steps to do what we need to do in order to keep ourselves legit, so that then we can use our genius. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this world, I mean, this particular one is pretty nice, but this greater world is a little gnarly. Politics aren't our entire world, social structures aren't our entire world, culture isn't our entire world, the whole human drama isn't our entire world. It's important to remember that we are pieces of that. It doesn't define us. However, it's also important to know that some tides are going against those of us who want a true harmonic win-win scenario, and so it's more important than ever to swim strong and to keep our arms or wings or fins healthy, and to do what we need to do in order to share what it is ours to share with the world. I've had so many experiences in the past few weeks where I'll do something and then second guess myself and be like, did I share too much? Did I do too much? Did I give too much? And then always in the end, it ends up being right. Even times when I have made blunders, I can look back and see, well, that needed to happen too, because I needed to learn something really important. I needed to see where my ground was. I needed to see if I could be held. And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, and that teaches you, all right, put your feet back on the ground again. It's time to run, you know. So, using your genius, find it, embrace it, use it, gift it to others who want it. Hang out around people who appreciate it. That's something else I've learned lately is if someone can't see your magic, you might as well not have it. It's not there for them. And so you don't have to hang out around those people. Hang around people who appreciate you and see that you're special, because you are special. We're each special. We each have our own part to play in this beautiful thing. And the more we know it and the more we act as if it is special, the more we get more solidly into what it is ours to do, and into a world that embraces it and thanks us for it and returns in kind the energy that we're putting out. Sending you guys lots of love, sending you a burst of healing, harmonious, activating, intentional energy on the internet waves. Tell me if you feel it. I'm working on a new thing with that. Love from Southern California. I'll be here until Burning Man. Then after that, I think I might be not too far from here, but we're going to see. I'm planning all kinds of things, going to my website to see lots of cool stuff, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. I don't like to plug vlogs with work all that much, so if you want to know, go to karismalena.com. All right, guys, sending lots of love from my beloved tree. I hope this finds you activating a new and better world, and I will see you very soon, here or elsewhere.